good listeners? You tuning in to the Blow by Blow with your boys Sir D's, Chris, Brian, where we watch and recap content based in action, blow by blow.
Blow by blow. That means we're taking your favorite content, our favorite content that we've watched all our lives. We're taking a look at each scene, each fight, rewatching, and telling you how we feel about it. All right, so there may be some differing opinions on this board. It might be some unanimous, but we gonna take it blow by blow. And I figure, with my fellas here, we should get into why we wanted to do this. Like I said, we've been watching this kind of content our whole life.
And we're talking movies, anime, comics, manga, TV series, cartoons, all of it.
All of it. And we've been consuming it at a vast rate. We watching it every day. Damn near it seemed like. So we figured we could take all that knowledge of all this stuff and put it to the test here. All right, so and this guy really what it all started from was an anime type conversation, and we're like, man, we watch all kind of different stuff besides just anime. But he was the one that really got me in to anime to start with, and not like most black households, we got into Dragon Ball Z.
Of course,
that was on TV. That was Cartoon Network, I believe. So we could flip to that after school and get a good fight, and love that. But anime, the specific category anime, I was a big, and I want to say most of my people were like, nah, that's nerdy. You watching cartoons.
Cartoons, yes,
come on, man, grow up, all that kind of stuff, right? But he hit me to, I think it was Naruto. Naruto was the first one you really hit me to. You were sitting there, you was watching it with your wife, and I was like, y'all in here watching this real sappy.
Me and Tanisha go hard on the anime. We'll go hard on it.
Cartoon, man, get out this. You trying to get on the game. What you doing? But nah, got me to sit down and watch it, man. Fell in love with it. Binged it nonstop. Watched the entire thing to Shippuden on
you
through.
quickly surpassed my knowledge in Naruto.
Once I caught up real time, I had to find something else. Man, what other anime? He was my anime guy for a long time. What other anime?
Yeah, I only had to give you like 3 or 4. And then,
it's like, okay, what the site? Where you at? Where the site at? Let me get the site.
I think I just gave you a list. Like it was just like some mandatory.
I think Bleach was the next one.
Yeah, I think I might have dropped Yu.
I watched Yu too.
And
Yu's good.
Hunter. There was a few. I think you might have found that one, but yeah, man, I remember. I knew you would like them, so I think that you said you were watching them when you was with us though.
Yeah, that's when I got hip to it. Really,
I knew you would like them.
I had heard of Naruto. I think really from your little brother. That's why I thought it was so childish. I was like, oh man, your little bro watched that. Like, man, get this old Jerry up out here.
Do you guys remember just on a random night when we went out and we was at George's house and George was watching Naruto? He was like, oh, Naruto was my shit. I think that's when I was like, I heard like 3 or 4 people talk about Naruto, and I was like, yeah, I guess I gotta watch that. I remember watching. He had it on. He had it on. He was like, Naruto was my shit.
What anime? What got you going then? I thought.
What got me going? I mean, just like everybody else, Dragon Ball Z. I didn't even know what an anime was. I just knew Dragon Ball Z was Dragon Ball Z. Exactly. I didn't know Dragon Ball Z was anime. So when I find out that it's anime from my brother, and he's like a huge Japanese culture of all things fan, but of course anime is like the intro for a lot of Americans, and he just put me onto a couple anime that I know you guys would never watch, but I watched them, and that's when I was like, okay, this genre is all encompassing. Anime, and watching stuff like it. Yeah, you're right. Like you'll never know what anime you like because it covers so much stuff.
Yeah, I'm typically a shonen guy. Personally, I want to see some powers. I want to see you power up. But that little Food Wars you had on the other day, I was like, okay, this is.
And then there's just some good stuff that's really engaging. I can't remember.
The sports ones. They got the school ones. I don't really like the drama ones too much.
It has to be a good drama one. I could drop you one. I can't remember if it's called Eden of the East or something like that. I can't remember. But it's like a movie. It's good.
I'm a fan of vampire
these people,
anime.
They gonna get busy on the vampire ones though. They gonna get busy on vampire.
They do get busy on them mugs, nigga.
What was your?
I don't watch vampire anime. That sounds creepy.
Don't? Oh, I'll send you some.
I'll check some out. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can stomach it. Like, these niggas drinking blood?
Man, right? That be going on with these.
You can handle a little dick suck. Yeah, that ain't nothing.
I like anime like that deal with dragons and shit too. I'm big into dragons. Anime that deal with dragons for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, big mythical, powerful creatures. I mean,
I'm gonna make my first official recommendation: Eden of the East as a movie. I thought was actually
Eden of the East.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. It might be, or it's on something.
Check it out.
Yeah, but yeah. But what were you saying though?
I had a whole different intro into anime.
Yes.
Basically, I'm kind of with my bros were saying. I don't know what the fuck anime itself was as a genre, but I do remember as a kid watching Toonami on Cartoon Network, and at that time, not knowing they was even all in the same category, I was into Full Metal Alchemist and fucking even Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes they're showing there, but Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha and all that stuff. Like, I didn't realize they were all in the same type of genre as far as anime
you're thinking, these are just the cartoons coming on.
I was just into them. I was like, oh yeah, I fucks with these. And it wasn't until maybe college that I started paying attention to the genre itself, anime.
Mine was late around, I would agree.
Yeah, I didn't, it just never really dawned on me. We played sports and did all this other shit, We played outside a lot more too, so we weren't sitting in front of screens and looking at phones and shit.
And the access changed too. Like, if you didn't know where to consume this content at, like, now you can go to any one of these anime sites and there's a plethora.
Nigga, that's a fact, because we used to religiously wait for, especially like Dragon Ball Z, a new episode would come out on Fridays at 7 o'clock. If you miss, you gotta wait till 11:55
Don't bother me
for it to come on. So we be trying to make sure everything is done so we can get to this next episode, the new episode. Now, I mean, we can binge watch all these mugs, and I'll watch crazy anime. I'll be watching shit with people, half animals, half people.
Some animals.
It's crazy, but
But this isn't just gonna be an anime platform like we were saying. So I know I'm a huge Marvel head, and when they came back out with Iron Man, I was so juiced, man. 2000. That was a good year for me. Man, they came out with that. I was so juiced and ready.
I was gonna show you the Toonami. I knew that you were. I'll send it to you. But sorry.
What was I saying?
But yeah, I'm sorry.
Damn.
I was looking for that Toonami intro when he brought up Toonami. That was a good name drop.
Oh yeah, when they dropped Iron Man, I was super juiced. Because I don't think that was nobody's like favorite Marvel character growing up. Was Iron Man. I don't think that was
we used
nobody.
to watch Marvel and read comics and watch Marvel on TV when they would do like X-Men
and Avengers and all that.
All the cartoons and stuff. And I don't think Iron Man was.
I always thought it was cool though.
Yeah, but I didn't know. But
nobody was really fucking with him. Like,
Iron Man is my favorite.
Yeah, it was Spider-Man. It was Hulk.
Hulk was mine.
Somebody might say Thor, Captain America.
Are we talking about just Marvel?
Marvel. People wasn't giving Iron Man his props like that. Like,
no, I think the Iron Man movies with
set it off.
Robert Downey Jr. as him really boosted Iron Man.
I think if they chose anybody else, we may not have the Marvel universe that we have right now. They didn't go with Downey Jr. for that role.
I agree 100%.
Fits so perfectly.
So perfect. That was he was better.
That whole attitude was him.
Than the black dude on Tropic Thunder.
The white dude playing the black dude.
Disguised as another black dude. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm totally with you on that.
So I'm here for
all back into Marvel.
All the content they didn't have coming out since that movie. I'm here for it. Yep. Even the Hulk before that Iron Man was okay. People give it a bad rep. I was okay with it.
I liked it.
I was just so happy to see
watched Hulk
it on the big screen.
Incredible Hulk. I did have a few issues with the two movies being released close to the same time and being so different from each other.
But they were really close together.
Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, it's still, again, not like it was when Iron Man came.
No.
Iron Man came out.
They had a plan with that. They rolled out an entire universe behind that. And we haven't seen that done
How long ago was that?
On this scale. Then maybe Star Wars did it.
How long ago was that?
What?
Iron Man, the first one.
Was that 2008?
2008. What is it, 2021?
2021. And that
13 years later.
They in phase 5.
Nigga, what? I'm watching WandaVision, a TV series based off of Marvel characters.
And it's so good.
Marvel. And it's good. It's really good.
And it's
I'm just saying, that's how engaged that shit has kept me since.
Yes. And it cannot miss a one. I'm talking week that it comes out. Like if not the day, week.
Exactly.
What about DC?
DC I like too. Different reasons though. Their movie game ain't up to par.
The movie game ain't up to par, but
the
like
cartoon game is on point.
Is eclipsing.
And
your cartoon movies, you need to watch more DC cartoon movies.
They're eclipsing.
They're really good.
Even their Young Justice stuff was really good.
See, I haven't checked out Young Justice.
And that's one of their newer animated, but the animated stuff is
Son of Batman? Is that
the Damien Dark?
That was one of my favorite ones. Son of Batman is good.
Damien Dark.
I enjoyed it. I don't know if other people think it's good, but I really loved it.
The Killing Joke was pretty good too. Did y'all watch The Killing Joke? The Joker story.
Oh man, yeah, that was a rough story to watch.
On my to-do list.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. They got really because
the movies are just so digestible because you watch them for an hour and a half and you just get this really well made. Yeah,
they invest you in an animated thing. Like you get invested. You get really invested.
And you're drawn into the story, and it's just like watching an hour and a half episode.
And I think it's because they're darker.
Can be. Yeah,
I think that kind of tugs at your strings a little more.
Like watching Batman is not always easy to watch. You know.
No.
Or anything, even Superman. Well, yeah,
Superman
even
is lighter though.
Superman gets tragic.
But it's probably the lighter. Well, Flash.
I don't know, man. We'll weigh in on that. We'll weigh in on that.
We'll hash that out.
I used to watch Smallville, nigga. That shit.
Another one he got me into.
I just now rewatched it, and I think I'm about to start watching it again.
Might be
my favorite Superman.
Yeah.
I think he's
Clark Kent might be my favorite Superman. He's not. He's never Superman. It's always Clark Kent.
Tom Welling.
Yeah, Tom Welling.
Give him his credit.
I wasn't calling him. I was just saying in the show Clark Kent because he's not Superman. I know it's Tom Welling. But, I guess Tom Welling might be my favorite Superman. Either him or the Superman from Adventures of Superman. Is
that Ripley's?
It's like side along with the Batman the animated series. There's I can't remember. I think it's called The Adventures of Superman. Same animation. It's
an animated.
Yeah. These two shows I think were kind of a universe in themselves before you had universes.
Yeah, the Batman.
The Batman show, the Superman show. But that Superman also is one of my favorite Superman. The cartoon Superman. I'll send you
DC
some
got
links
the
on
content
that.
too. And they comics probably hold up better than Marvel's do as well.
Yeah.
But just their movie crossover, I don't think. But they're gonna do we might have to do a blow by blow on this one too. They're gonna do the Snyder cut of that Justice League movie.
I can watch that.
I'm gonna watch it. It looks like a lot of content.
Now, see, the issue is
they didn't put in the movie.
I didn't have a problem with the DC movie. Well, a little bit, but it wasn't with stuff like Justice League. I think I saw things that I wanted to see in Justice League. That's what I would want to see from people just starting to show us those movies.
I wish they would have thought it out more. It looked like a response to the Avengers.
I feel like it was over thought out because some movies just didn't hit. Some did. Honestly,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like they overthought the movie, but I thought their plan was
everybody could find something in all of them not to like.
You can.
It's hard to. It's really
we'll
hard to do that.
We'll hash them all out here on Blow by Blow. Best believe.
I can watch all DC. I'll enjoy it. But
in case they want, they talking about their shows. They like their shows, and what they gonna do. So we can give you a breakdown on what to expect when we watch these shows. So, like we all said unanimously on the panel here, we all started out watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
We all caught it individually on TV as kids and was like, this is it. this
I
is
used
where
to
it's
print
at.
out pictures of Goku from the computer when the internet was first getting popping and sell them motherfuckers at school.
Yeah.
25 cents.
Find your hustle.
Yeah, I think Brent used to do the same thing.
The blackgoku.com, they made all DBZ characters.
I remember that.
That's hilarious.
I would print those out and sell those for 50 cents a picture at Emerson.
That's hilarious.
At Emerson Middle School, nigga. Niggas used to buy them mugs, nigga, on God.
I wish I would buy a picture.
Like, what you gonna do?
We would buy
and keep it at home, be like, that's cool.
Keep it in our binders. We keep mugs in our binders.
But back then,
it was a collection thing.
The see-through blinders.
Yeah, the see-through binders.
I remember all that. I remember that. That was a fad. Yeah, that was a fad for a minute. Trading Dragon Ball Z pictures.
That in the white shirts that everybody signed. Right on my wall.
Exactly.
Hit the mic.
But yeah, that's how niggas was really into DBZ back then.
It's a culture thing. So we decided, that's the first one we gonna tackle as a show. We gonna look at and Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, that could be a lot. So we gonna go with Dragon Ball Kai. It's a digestible version. I think we can hit our points pretty quick. You know, we can get to the action and we can give you guys the content. You know, so we're gonna start with Dragon Ball Kai, and we're gonna start off with a recap. So we're gonna go saga by saga for you. The first saga that we're gonna start off with is the Saiyan Saga. When Raditz comes down, Vegeta and them come down, and what will happen next, right? So we're gonna give you the blow by blow on the action, you know. So we're gonna tell you what we like from fight scenes, from setup to fight scenes, to the aftermath of said fight, everything that goes into these Dragon Ball Kai episodes. We're gonna give you all that, and then at the end of each saga recap that we give you each episode, we'll give you the review. All right, that's the review of the entire piece, the entire Dragon Ball Kai, the whole Dragon Ball world right there. We're gonna give you the review, and we're gonna hit on a few of these topics and why you would want to watch it. All right, so we're gonna give you, each one of us will give you the favorite character and why. Let you know, and most people will say, "Hey, it's gonna be Goku, right?" But hey,
no.
You never know. You never know. You gotta tune in.
It's deception, dog.
We also gonna let you know what moment was the moment of engagement. So all these shows that we've ever watched, there's usually a slow start to them, a build up, if you will. And there's undeniably a moment in all these shows where you gotta know what happens next. So we're gonna give you that moment so you know what to look for. We're gonna let you know which the best saga out of all of them, or if there are multiple sagas that are good, we'll let you know. We'll evaluate the power and magic system. We'll let you know how that world looks, what it works, if it makes sense, if it's adaptable, all these kind of things. We'll give you the best fight, the best rivalry, the best bad guy. We'll give you predictions if it's still going, and we'll give you rewatchability if it's been done. All right, and then some
bad guy. I'm just trying to
villain if bad guy was.
I'm over here trying to think the best bad guy in my head right there.
I'm saying there's all this that you'll want to know, and this could be a reference to people if you're thinking about watching some animes. We'll even do ones we've never watched, or one have watched it, but some other ones haven't. So this will be a good reference to people if you're thinking about getting into it. If you're thinking about watching one, we can give you a review, you know, and then we'll tier them. So if you stick through the ride with us, we'll get a few of these lined up, and we'll have a tiering system set up. The top tier being the number one tier. Maybe I should start from the bottom. I'll work it out. If we coming in, if it's one we didn't really fool with, we'll let you know. We'll put that in tier 5.
If it was trash.
If it was trash, I call that the Rukia tier. The garbage, hot garbage. All right. So, but if you know, it had potential. It had a little room. We gonna move that into tier 4. That's gonna be our Sakura tier. You know, it's just enough to keep you going, but you definitely seen some flaws in it. If it's a little better than that, the next tier up, tier 3, I call that the Chopper tier for the One Piece fans in the world. It's short, but it's probably good. Leaves you wanting more, but there's probably no resolution to it, you know. So
one of those really good 1 or 2 season.
Yeah, like ooh, I wish but you know, those exist, and there's a tier for them. If it's another tier above that, that's really rewatchable, but it requires you to be invested in either the characters or the area or the magic, whatever it is. I call that the Shikamaru tier. It's still pretty good, but it's a kind of acquired taste. You got to really like the content. And then the top notch tier, beating everybody tail, the Goku tier. Tier 1, that's a top notch anime. It's rewatchable, sustained interest, good fights, good plot, all that good stuff.
And just like Goku, it's always increasing.
Always increasing. Yes, undefeated in these streets. So that's one that you can tune in, and you know you can recommend it to somebody that's never watched anime before, and they'll love it. So that's we'll give you those tiers, give you starting points, and
some of these will be spoilers. We'll try on some of the
spoiler alerts,
more current stuff, not to do as many spoilers, but definitely if you're a person that tries to avoid them, just prepare yourself.
And we'll make sure we'll give those alerts.
We'll give you those alerts.
If we're getting
we'll let you know
territory.
It's a spoiler alert. I mean, you're going to have to be real quick hitting that pause button. You have to be real fast.
If you ain't never seen Dragon Ball Kai, Z, also, there's going to be some spoilers.
Yeah, it's going to be a few in there, but you know, maybe it'll inspire you to go watch it. We're going blow by blow. That's the recap though. The review can be a little more less on the spoilery tip, but the recap, you getting the action blow by blow. You feel me? I don't know what else y'all wanted to add. Y'all had anything else? I don't know.
I say we can get ready to kick off this first one.
Yeah, we can at least say at the end of this. We mentioned it before. We're about to do Saiyan Saga. I can make some overall arcing
points
about the Saiyan Saga, which would be like the Saiyan Saga was this really. If you've ever seen any Dragon Ball and you've seen modern Dragon Ball right now, Saiyan Saga was like the melding of those two.
Yeah.
There's the transformation of Goku being riding Nimbus to like never needing it again. Nobody even knows that. Like,
that is a point.
All you've seen is super.
Because we're gonna let the feelings know.
That's like the evolution of this show to where it just goes straight from this weird fantasy martial arts thing to being this like sci-fi fantasy like crazy shit,
more universal type epic battle type things instead of just the world tournament type stuff. Yeah, they do escalate that for sure.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it too. Actually, we already watched it, but
we're not finished it all.
Talking about it, yeah, we need, Ooh.
Before intro, I think anybody else got anything else for the intro? I think we're good too. So hey, be sure you check us out. We'll be dropping these episodes as we make them. Actually, we didn't really talk about how we going.
Yeah, we didn't.
Make sure you check out the content that will be on the way. We're gonna be doing these episodes, these sagas at a time. We'll be dropping them out with a review at the end of all this, with a recap during. You'll get blow by blow action, and just tune into it. You feel me?
At least stick around for the Frieza Saga.
At least get through the freezer. It gets sticky in the freezer. That's what we're gonna give to you. We're gonna give you a lot of action, a lot of analysis, a lot of fun. Every episode. Tune in.